Over the years, Jane has collected or had donated thousands of objects, including 22 sewing machines, 19 typewriters, 21 carpet cleaners, 40 milk bottles, 450 seashells, 32 suitcases, and even one Action Man.
I just can't quite believe that people come here and give Jane the limbs to their dolls. This is like a doll graveyard. Very spooky. Hornet's nest from France. I mean, why is that here? And don't tell me that that washed up on the Margate coastline. What there is here is a mass of stuff, and some of it is junk and some of it's good, and no one's willing to decide what should be chucked and what should stay. The overall effect is much less that of a museum than of a junk shop.
The museum is free of charge, but Jane's obsession with it is costing her dearly.
I have a couple of issues with the Living Museum. You have very little discernment about what is important and valuable stuff and what is a load of tat. You have a cabinet with amputated dolls' limbs in it.
Oh, they're not amputated. The dolls were never made.
Well, I know.
The notice says this in the 50s.
Jane, things aren't just valuable because they're old.
I'm going to take issue with you now, Alex.
No, I'm sure you're going to take lots of issue with me, but you have to let me finish.
Yes, go on then.
Please, because I think there is this morass of stuff, this tide of stuff that has submerged everything that is valuable and interesting and that is actually genuinely has a point to being here. Why on earth do you have a hornet's nest from France? What on earth does it have to do with anything? This is not Edwardiana. This is
The museum isn't Edwardiana. The whole purpose of the museum is reminiscence. And it's not that they've got a financial value.
But your clientele is dying out, Jane, because how many people are going to go on reminiscing? All in all, there needs to be a cull.
We obviously differ in the intrinsic value of what's here.
If you want it to survive another generation, you really have to change the tenor of your ways, because you're running it like a personal fiefdom.
Personal fiefdom.
A few days later, and Alex is back to check on progress.
Jane!
Hello, Alex.
How are you?
Welcome back to my fiefdom.
Thank you so much for allowing me here, Your Highness. So, Jane, have you actually got rid of anything so far? Shall we have a look, Jane?
Yeah, we can have a look, Alex.
You see, I love this. This is all to do with the Walpole. And I think it's wonderful and it's absolutely right that it should be here. Oh, my God. You still have the dolls.
The dismembered dolls, Alex, yes.
I know.
And the hornet's nest has pride of place.
I just don't think that you've really embraced the spirit of weeding out in quite the manner that I was hoping you were going to, Jane.
Well, I don't actually agree with your weeding out. My problem is that I've got to get you into the spirit of the Walpole Museum.
My problem is I've got to get you into the spirit of the Walpole as an extremely successful functioning hotel. Because I completely disagree with you about the value of lots of the stuff that you have here.
But your idea of value and mine are different.
You don't understand the principle from which I'm coming from.
No. And that's because I'm not a businesswoman.
OK.
You will grow to love it, Alex.
I doubt it, Jane.